Maidana and Jesús Soto Karass faced off in a highly anticipated welterweight clash that delivered non-stop action from the very first bell. There was no hesitation, no cautious opening round. Both fighters engaged immediately, setting the tone for what would become an all-out war. Maidana, now under the tutelage of respected trainer Robert Garcia, entered the ring with a refined style that still preserved his natural aggression. Training at high altitude in Big Bear, California, Maidana had focused on tightening his technique, particularly his jab, and the results were apparent. Garcia, who also trained stars like Nonito Donaire and Brandon Rios, emphasized discipline and cleaner shot selection, and Maidana applied those lessons from the opening round. Soto Karass, on the other hand, came into the fight having revived his career following a difficult stretch where he went 0-4 with one no decision. Many had counted him out, but back-to-back wins earned him another shot on a big stage. His style, relentless pressure, toughness, and willingness to trade was on full display. Despite being the underdog, he came to fight and made sure Maidana knew he was in for a battle. From the start, Maidana used the jab well to close distance and land hard straight rights and hooks to the body, but Soto Karass took the shots and fired back with combinations of his own. With a slight reach advantage and experience fighting at higher weight classes, Soto Karass didn't shy away from the exchanges and worked to wear down Maidana with body attacks and constant movement. The first few rounds were highly competitive. Both fighters were busy, each throwing over 90 punches in the opening round alone. Maidana's jab was a key weapon. It allowed him to set up his power shots and prevented Soto Karass from walking him down as easily. Still, the Mexican fighter found success of his own, particularly when Maidana squared up and became more flat-footed. Each man had their moments, but neither gained a decisive edge early on. The fight was aggressive and emotionally charged, especially with the crowd roaring on Mexican Independence Day weekend at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas. A small cut developed under Soto Karass's right eye early, the result of clean punches landed by Maidana, but didn't slow him down. As the rounds progressed, both fighters received point deductions from referee Kenny Bayless due to rough tactics, a sign of how physical and intense the fight had become. By the third and fourth rounds, Maidana began to take control of the rhythm. He showed improved head movement, better footwork, and more efficient punching. He would jab his way in, land a clean right or hook to the body, then pivot out before Soto Karass could counter cleanly. Still, Soto Karass remained dangerous and responded with solid hooks, especially when Maidana backed up or lingered along the ropes. The Mexican's chin was tested repeatedly, and he passed every test until the later rounds. Maidana's power, however, started to shift the fight in his favor. As Soto Karass took more punishment, it became clear that the volume and force of Maidana's punches were having an effect. Despite this, Soto Karass continued to push forward, digging to the body and keeping the pressure on. By round 6, the fight had turned into a grueling battle of endurance and willpower. The crowd stayed on their feet, reacting to every exchange. Soto Karass came out aggressively, pressing Maidana to the ropes, but the Argentine fighter kept landing the sharper punches. In the 7th round, everything changed. Maidana connected with a clean, powerful right hand that dropped Soto Karass for the first time in the fight. It was only the second time in Soto Karass's long career they had been knocked down. He rose to his feet, but Maidana now had the momentum fully on his side. Sensing the end was near, Maidana launched a relentless assault in round 8. He doubled up on the straight right, pinned Soto Karass against the ropes, and landed several unanswered punches. Referee Kenny Bayless kept a close eye on the action, and with Soto Karass no longer defending himself intelligently, he made the decision to step in and stop the fight. It was a technical knockout victory for Maidana, who showcased both his trademark power and a new level of poise and polish in the ring. The result was a major statement for Maidana. Not only did he prove that his power could carry into the welterweight division, but he also demonstrated that he could adapt his style under a disciplined game plan. Robert Garcia's influence was unmistakable. Maidana boxed smarter, jabbed with purpose, and conserved energy when needed. On the other side, Soto Karass once again earned the respect of fans for his heart, toughness, and refusal to quit. Though he lost the bout, he played a major role in making the fight one of the most exciting wars of the year. In the end, the matchup lived up to expectations and more. It was a brutal, skillful, and emotional contest between two warriors who gave everything they had in the ring. Maidana walked away with a win, a renewed reputation, and a future filled with bigger opportunities at 147 pounds.